What's up, and welcome back to House Flipper. Um, just a heads up, I believe that I have a kidney stone, and it's the kind that's causing me to have a dull pain, which is the kind that usually sends me to the ER. If I start getting sick, I'm going to hit the off button. No questions asked. I'm just going to end the stream. So if I disappear, if in the archive or the stream, whatever y'all are watching, if I just disappear, I probably got sick. I am planning to only be on for 2 hours tonight. So that's going to be about, probably I'll let it go to about 2 hours, 10 minutes to get everything going. All right, we are good. I hear my babies. Now, what we're doing is we're going to try to finish as much of this Valentine's house as we can. I am not worried about it otherwise. So, it is the spruce hideout. And we're going to go here and just go to the house. So far, we have spent like $429,000 on this. Just if you add those together, we've spent $460,000. We really need to put in less to get more out, but since it's the Valentine's build, I'm going to go ahead and let it go. The highest corn plant was over 48 feet tall, is what it says behind me, by the way. That's wild. It is a loading. Okay. Wait a minute. This is not the right one. Like a painting. I went to the wrong one. How about that? That is my house. No wonder. It didn't say how much this one was. So I am debating on what to do about the outside here, basically. I fully believe this is done. Yeah. Does this have a light? It does. Okay, it's got that crappy light that I don't like. We're going to open it that way. This is lagging for some reason. I'm not recording and it's lagging, which is bad. Seems too quiet. It keeps jumping back around the opposite way for some reason. I don't know why. I'm wondering if it's some sort of shader loading or something. Now, we've really got to go through and put the flowers and the other decorations in, but we got this room close to being done. I love this room here. I love how we've got the outside balcony. And I really love this. I think it's beautiful. All right. So we did finish. We've got the closet. We've got a bathroom that we're going to do over here. Oh, I didn't realize that we put that in. Oh, man. Okay. Well, all right. Question. Why not just put the toilet right there? We could easily put the toilet and the sink on the same wall. Man, this is really lagging. It's like it just hangs up suddenly. I don't know. That's weird. Anyway, we can buy a toilet and put it there. I want to kind of rush this. I know y'all don't like me to rush stuff, but I think that we might need to kind of rush this a little bit and get this done. We did come back in here and change this out because it was creepy in here. I don't know what was going on with it, but it was creepy. All right, and then this is the other bathroom. I know this is not a good idea. I need to move that wall one over. I really need to move that wall one over, but I can't move everything. So I think that we're not going to put in a window on this one, but on the other one we are. I need to figure out what the windows are, though. I think that that is it. I am not sure. I believe that that is the right window. I need to see if the 400 is the... Yeah, that's the same window, I'm pretty sure. I honestly think it's the roof causing it. Okay, so I need some of those, and I don't seem to have any of those. Okay. If we look down at the floor, we're fine. I need to go ahead and find those and see if I can... get one of them. That'd be wall, tiles. I think that's going to be pretty far down. That would be it. Hey, Miss Dolphin. There we go. Now we're going to put a tub here. How you doing today? That's actually pretty nice. Oh, no, you better wake up. Better wake up. This one won't fit there, will it? No. We might be able to put that one on the wall, but I think that it's too tall. All right, that looks fine right there. I believe it's the 150. Unfortunately, it's too long. It's too long, man. Uh, okay, so narrow short is too long. We need a narrow short on this one then. Come on, the narrow short right there. Let's see. Too long. Narrow pastel. No. All right, we're going to have to just do... I think it's called cloth, though. Just do these. Pink, pink, pink. All right. How was your day? What you been up to? Sorry we haven't talked a whole lot lately. I've been so busy. I got so much on my mind and just trying to deal with my aunt, and it's been really hard on me the last few weeks. I'm just having a really hard time right now, so shower. I hope all went well. Just a question. Did we put in... Yeah, we do. Okay. I forget when we're in here that we don't need a toilet plumbing system. We do not need to put a toilet plumbing system in because our toilet is actually going to be the lips. So Can't be on the floor. The Elijah is the one that... That's probably the best one to put in, but I don't think I'm going to do that. I'm just going to leave this one closed in. All right. All right, well, let's finish this bathroom first. We've got the shower over here. That is not where I really want it to be, but okay. Let's go on and find a sink. Now, we want the double bathroom sinks, so we're going to go with these, the Hades sinks. We're going to say the base is purple. Let's go with rose gold. The sink, white, yeah. And then the top, we want to do red oak, I think, or mahogany. I think that mahogany is in here, but I'm not sure. If not, yes, it is. Okay, we'll go with mahogany on it. Now let's look and see what the light lily looks like. Not too bad. What about red or dark red? The dark red's not bad, but just red by itself with the dark red around the top is actually fairly cool looking. We could do the purple on the sides or do the red all the way around. I like the red, and maybe we could change that top to a white wood. You like the white or the dark red too? The dark red on the sides looks good. I like the bright red in the middle though. I think that looks good. I want to put it over here, so I'm going to actually have to change where that sink is at, I think. All right, well, let's go to the other one. Do you like that where it's the two-tone with the dark red on that one side, or... I'm going to put that right there. I'll assemble it later. Yeah, I do too. Okay. Let's go for occasional Valentine's and just grab this right quick. I don't know what was downstairs, so we need to go check that really quick. Man, I hate being upstairs in this house. It makes it so laggy. They really dropped the ball when making the roof system. All right, so it's purple and pinkish. Hey, Mama! We'll have one that's red and one that is this color. So... all right, do that one. right, let's do the other one in the red. That don't look right. It looks right in there, but oh no. That whole sandy thing does not look good. Okay. Wait a minute, wait a minute. That can be moved, so why not put this one down here on this end, or... Wow, it takes a lot to make that do that. Okay. We're going to stick it there for now. I'm going to move that and put another one in. Sink. I'm going to put this closer down here. What you up to, Mama? I need to have a little bit of room from it. Let's give it like that much room. And I can put this over here. Okay. There's a reason I'm trying to get this to do this, and it's not wanting to work. Okay. There we go. Now, we can put a trash can there. We've got that. We can move that if we need to, but I think I'm going to move it over to the left just a little bit, like right there. Yeah, I really need to sell that roof until this thing is done, but I'm sticking it out, y'all. I'm trying to deal with it. I know y'all can see the little freezes it's doing. By the way, I'm going to be on about 2 hours and 10 minutes tonight. If somebody wants to keep up with that for me and let me know when I've been on 2 hours, that would be greatly appreciated. It should be the fourth ad just after that. All right. Let's find a shower and put it in here. I don't want to build this as a dedicated, well, like its own shower like I was doing the other one, really, but I kind of just want to go with this guy. I'm not sure if that's how that's supposed to go or what. It looks like it needs to be the other one. I don't know. It's just odd how that does. See, if you put it over, that's in the wrong place. That it's like they've changed it or something. And again, and that one, I don't know. That they've changed it. If you look at it, it's got a door over here too, and it shouldn't have that door. So I don't quite understand that. Yeah, it needs to be over a little bit further. I'm just going to have to build one. All right. I know in game it makes it look like it should be a small one, but in all honesty, I cannot justify putting in a really small shower. I'm a big guy. I need to have room to turn my butt around. You know, come on now. It's like you go to Home Depot and they got these showers, these corner showers. They're like 36-inch showers. No, they're 36 inches if you measure them from the angle, like the where it comes out and it meets, but then you've got some literally as long as my hand to come out, and then you got a door there, and you technically have about 2 foot, about 24 inches in there, and you cannot get in those things. They're not 36-inch showers. Hold on, let's go with the magenta on this one. Red on the other. I like doing bathrooms this way in different rooms this way to where I run in and I have I'll go back and forth between them both and figure it out. Yeah, I mean, it's ridiculous. They think everybody is a twig nowadays, and I'm far from a twig. Okay. Shower, toilet, and yeah. All right, let's put up a mirror. That would be decorations mirrors. I know that the mirror that I want, there's there's a potential for two. It might not be this game, but I swear I thought that there was a heart mirror now. I don't see it. This is pretty cool, but I hate that gold up top. That's just not cool at all to me. Jello, whitewood, whitewood. All right, I'll need to make sure that other one is 0.1 away. Yeah, there we go. All right, now, we just need to put in towels and accessories in those. Let's do um the actual bedrooms themselves now, and then we'll accessorize. All right, bedroom then. All right, we know already which beds we got to do. The Italian lover bed. The infatuation bed. Oh, you're kidding. That is weird. Either way, I'm 0.05 off. No, 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 no. That's what I'm trying to do. Hold on a minute, y'all. Scan. You can't put pillow. Oh, that must be the other game then. I think we're going to have to replace this one with this guy. All right, so 135 on the side over here is perfect. So now we can push it back. Remember, we got to have it at 135. There we go. That will work. Let's go align this one. I think that this one is aligned, actually. Right there. So 165. There. All right. Whew. Okay. So everybody deserves a TV. Entertainment TVs. That's a small TV, though. We need the good TV. Unfortunately, that is not going to fit there. We might have to move the bed down here. I think we'll just sell it. I am not happy with that. All right. So do we put the bed to where it's on this side instead? I think that would be the wise thing to do. I'm going to move this back over here to this side. Point 0.6. Okay. We got to move it down by 1. There we go. Okay. That works. Now, the reason for that and not having this over here is I think it would be better here. We can move it, I guess, but it's not really in the best position over here. Okay. What other things do we need in large bedrooms? We got closets. You got to remember that. We got closets. So, dressing table sets. I know that there is one in here that is made for this right here. That is really weird. Okay. Hey, Henry. How you doing today, man? I did not see it pop up, but it should have. Hmm. It's too big. How about that? That means we probably have to move this over by one. Hey, how you doing today? I think that those are good. Let's put in a wardrobe or two. I actually like that new wardrobe, but I want something that is for inside here. You know what? That's got too much mirror on it. I hate something with a mirror on it. So yeah, that's what we need is chest of drawers. The iris actually looks really good, so we might go back to iris. I think we will do iris for this. You know what? That might be a little too big. I want to leave that area open for something, so that doesn't make much sense. All right, let's go ahead and stick this right here. I'm going to put something in that corner. And then I'm also going to stick this one just right here. All right, and then I'll put the same kind of stuff over here. So, okay. White with a... I don't like that one. These have a... bedroom. Steal a bedroom. Bedroom steal. Okay. What is better than sitting with your love in front of the fireplace, watching TV, holding hands? I can't think of much, y'all. So, I mean, it might be just me thinking that way, but... Now, in here, I'm not going to have that. We'll have a armchair. We could have two of those, maybe, or we could do that. The Emily Dark is nice too. But this is what I'm really looking for. I love that. For Halloween, not Halloween, but for Valentine's Day, these are awesome. Okay, and then in the other one, we're just going to have one of these guys, just one in this corner. All right, and now I can't put much in here like this, so we're going to go over here and we're going to go find the tables. And there's a table. something like that would be great, and it keeps it as a bedroom. Okay. So I can now go in here and say T, and we've got these T sets here. So we can do that. Let's make that a metal rose gold. The details, Sapele, with the base being, where is that other? We'll go with Sapele and whitewood for that. And then the color, red. Oh, wait, I know there's actually more colors too. So red, purple, pink, and white lily and pink. There we go. We go. All right, that will go there. We need some lights. That's fine. These are big rooms. Big rooms to enjoy. I'm going to put the same exact one in here. Right there's good. You can sit down and you can pull one of the rocking chairs over if you want to. That's why I only put one of them in there. Okay. If I look for tea again, there was something else in here. I actually was thinking about doing that one, but I'm not going to do that then. Okay, let's go back over here and go to survival. And there's something in here that I wanted to put in, but I don't remember what it was. I am going to put a first aid kit in somewhere. I don't remember what it was, y'all. We'll put the first aid kit there, one of them. We're going to come over here and put a first aid kit down there. And we're also going to have a first aid kit in here. Just put it right there. Okay. All right. Space Monkey and the Last Fire. So last week, I burned the crap out of my finger. I had picked up a container of chili, and the lid was not on it properly, and it fell, and I grabbed at it really quick, and my finger went into it and burned the crap out of myself. And ever since then, it's been really sore to mess with the mouse or to use my middle finger for scrolling. And today, it's not hurting, but my pointer finger feels like it's been burned, and it's not been burned. I don't understand. I do not understand that at all. Mhm. 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 Well, like I said, that one doesn't hurt now. It's my other finger feels like it's burned for some reason. Mhm. All right. It is time to accessorize the bedrooms, or not the bedrooms, the things here. Let's go into containers, and somewhere down in here we've got these right here, and we're going to go with red and red. Whoa, wait a minute, where are the white ones? Wait a minute, what the? This has usually got a white one. I've always used the white on this. They've changed it to dark blue. Who wants a green or blue hamper? I don't understand that. I know good and well that has had a white one on it all this time. Why has it not got it now? That's wild. Why would they do that? And I know that this one's got it, but that is weird, y'all. Gotta has the TP, y'all. Got to has the TP. That's a new laundry basket. Wow. You know what? I don't want to do that one. I want to put them on the wall, so... We're getting there. Okay. All right, now... All right, where did that other one go? Okay, yeah, let's move that on down here. Now... Okay, the next one I want to do has got to be a little different, so... I Wow, I didn't realize it was that big. Really that big? Wow, that's just way too big. I didn't realize it was that big. Come on now. All right, we got to find another one for the other room then. Okay. All right. I think it's time to start putting in a few other things here and there. I think I've already got this, but just in case. Yep, it's already over here. Okay. We got heart rugs as well. I got it opposite, don't I? Yeah, I got it opposite. I need it to be the other way around. Where's white with Sapili. I was warned, y'all. I was told that I was not able to do this in cherry. I was forbidden from doing it in cherry. Damn, how did I do that? That's it. Okay. I was told, you do cherry too much. No cherry in this build. So, of course, I can't do cherry now. All right. Do that. And yes, if y'all are wondering, y'all have just joined and you're wondering why the game seems like it's skipping and lagging and hanging up, it's because I've got a roof on it. If you're playing House Flipper 1, do not put your roof on until the very last thing. It's not worth it. It causes such a pain in the rear to do so. Miss Dolphin, it is. I like Sapili. You got to have the Irish Spring no matter where you go, and you got to have the Irish Spring. So we're going to put the Irish Spring right there and put some Irish Spring over here. I don't know, that new Irish Spring they got, the new formula with, what is it, soybean oil in it or some shit. God, it soaks right through the box before you ever open it. You go to pick up that box and it's just like goop dropping off of it. I don't like that. I like the old one. The old one smells better too. I like to use cherry and Blackwood or Wingay. I love Sapili as well. Okay, there is something else I need. So we're going to put these up here. That's fine. If y'all didn't know, it's against the law to not have rubber duckies in a build. Have you ever seen a guitar made of Sapili? Oh man, they are beautiful. Absolutely, I love the Sapili guitars I've seen. It's kind of crazy. The guy that I watched him make one, I watched this guy on YouTube make a Sapili guitar, and it was a beautiful guitar. And I mean, everything about it was beautiful, but not long after he made that guitar, the dude just went nuts. And he don't put out videos at all anymore that I know of, but he did. He went absolutely nuts. And I thought, maybe don't make guitars with that wood. Okay. There's one more thing that we're going to need. We need to go into bathroom fixtures. No. Furniture bathroom. There we go. And now these things right here. All right. Got to at least have one of those. This is probably the least used section in the entire game for everybody, is the furniture bathroom area, because people just, you see bathroom fixtures, and then you see when you go into accessories you got bathroom, but you don't really think about, hey, there's actually cabinets for the bathroom in there. Okay. Hmm. Editable neon. Don't judge a restaurant by its sign. Left me alone with you in the end. Not red then. Uh, these are really delicate. I don't know that I really want to put them in here, but all right. Let's do our thing now. Okay. Okay. Installations. I don't know what the hell that is. I don't know. That's weird. I don't know. Anyway, installations, other. We need to go down here and that's for bathrooms. So I don't think that's a good place to have a thing. So what we're going to do is put it up on the wall right about that high at least. How high is that? 0.4? All right, they're in the right spot. They're for the roof. Okay, thank you. I had no idea what they were. Absolutely no idea whatsoever what they were. Well, look at there. It does. It works up there. Huh. All right. Installations. Now we're going for regular outlets. What, the roof? Yeah. Yeah, I hate the roofs in this. They're horrible. I don't know why they done them that way. Got those. Okay. We do need to accessorize the kitchen as well. I forgot that we hadn't accessorized down here, really. Yeah, I hate that roof glitch. You know, until the last 10 years, I would say, every house would have had a phone in it to And now I don't even bother putting phones in the game that much because households don't have a house phone anymore. It's crazy. I would never have thought growing up with a damn wired, not one you plug in with a wire, but a wire coming through your wall to a phone that you could not change, that would have advanced from the 80s from that far to where we don't even have a house phone now. We have a house phone, but I didn't put them in the other rooms, did I? No, I mean we have a house phone now, but it's through our internet. So if our internet goes out, we don't have a house phone. We don't have an actual landline anymore, and they refuse to put in a copper landline now. If you look it up, that's why CenturyLink had to sell out, was because the CEO took all of their copper landlines and sold them when he wasn't supposed to. He embezzled it and sold them. And so now they were absorbed. The government made them be absorbed by another company. I thought that was wild. He said, ain't nobody going to use them anyway. But then everybody wanted to use them. All right. That should be enough for this one. You might want to blow dry your hair or something out here. So might want to vacuum. And that roof is what's glitching mine now, if y'all are wondering why it keeps freezing up. It is the roof. $155. Technically, it looks like $150, but I'll go with the $155. So crazy that you can't get behind there. I don't know why it won't let me do that. Yeah. Yeah, I have made a comment to my aunt several times that you don't see payphones anymore. And she says, "Oh yeah, there's a payphone uptown." I'm like, "Where?" "I'll show you when we go by." And we go by, and she's like, "Well, damn, it's not there." No, it's not there anymore. All right. How long have we been on? 1 hour and 54 minutes. So I'm not going to be on much longer, just to let y'all know. I can only do I'm going to be on for 2 hours and 10 minutes this time. And then I've got to go. So, thank y'all for jumping in tonight, though. I have really enjoyed this. And I'm going to get back to doing more of these, I think. That don't look good. All right, we're looking for old stuff, such as these. Okay. We need to find the hanging pots. That's actually really weird that it's got some of this stuff a little bit different than it usually is. That's not pink or pastel rose. That's pink up there, but those just don't look it. All right, we've got coffee stuff over here. We don't need that. We got an ice maker over here and a blender. So, what I was going to say that's weird, it says it's sorted by newest, which means the newest is at the top. But if you go down here, these were actually put in at a different time, at a much later time than what we got going on here. So I don't understand that. Why does it say that they are there? They should not be right here. And I've always noticed this. Do I have Sapili? Yeah. I've noticed this several times that it does that. But those are actually out of place. They came from one of the DLC updates. It was an update to the base game, I think, but it still came as at the same time. Is it the Helga that I like? No, that's all right. And another thing, the jars. I don't know what they done with it, but one of the jars is missing. It's crazy. Where did it go? And then where is the other bowl at? I mean, the bowl is here. It's these jars here. I used to always make the salt and pepper shakers out of one of them. It looks like this Hega jar, but I don't think it's it because it's actually got a different top than that. And now we're getting up here to where we've got these other things, and I know that it's not up here. So it's got to be that they have actually updated that with the last update. They gave it a shaker top. A Paza bowl? What the hell is an Apaza bowl? I guess that's just the brand is Apaza. Mm-hmm. Oh, yes. Got my chopsticks, baby. Y'all, I love eating with chopsticks. I got to put them in here. Hold on. We go to the hibachi restaurant, and I get my chopsticks, and I go to town. I'm eating rice. I can eat a lot of it, or I can eat one thing of it at a time, and people stop and look at me like, why in the hell are you eating rice with chopsticks? Even the people working there. All right. French fries. Woo! I'm looking for something specific, and I ain't seen it yet. It should be in here. All right, we should be getting to it. Here we go. Where's it at? It's going to be Taudum. All right. I somehow went past it. Where's it at? It should be in here somewhere. It's one of them blue ones. Well, the woman at the Chinese restaurant told me, she looked at me and she says, "You fat. Eat with chopsticks. You get skinny." I said, "Excuse me?" And I was much smaller back then than I am now. What in the hell happened to it? Where's it at? There. It is a pausa. But yeah, that's what she told me. And I was like, did she really just say that to me? I could not believe she told me that. All right, so I went to a Chinese buffet place called Chinatown, and I loved going there. My ex and I and her whole family loved going there, and every time we would go visit them, that's where we would go, was Chinatown. So we go and we went to Chinatown, and the woman that owned it, she looked at me. she says, "You fat. If you use chopsticks, you not be fat anymore." And I'm like, "Excuse you?" And so I learned to use chopsticks so I could show her that I could still manage. I was a lot smaller at that point than I am now, because I was in a very physical job every day, and I weighed about 60 pounds less, 40 to 60 pounds less than I do now. So it was kind of funny when I went in and I picked up chopsticks and I start eating with them, and she's like, I didn't eat with them that good there, but now I'm much better with them. But I couldn't believe she said that to me. But it's fine. I didn't get mad. I just laughed with her. What the heck if they got a man's tool cabinet for in the kitchen stuff? That's kind of crazy. Well, no, it's okay. I see. Yeah, I see what it was. Um, it didn't bother me. It didn't bother me. Anybody else, she might have got a little bit more than she bargained for. With the way that people get offended nowadays, I just laughed. All right, I want one of these things too in red. And we're going to put it right here. Now, this is how I cook. I've got a spatula and I've got tongs, and I'm ready to go. All right, I'm not going to put too much in here. We do need a baster. And look, it's just like mine. Mine is definitely red like that, so. Look, they got one for my aunt, Mama. They got one for Janice. It's got a straw included. Well, I don't see anything else that I really am wanting to put in here just yet. Now, we could do some napkins that are red and pink like that. And we'll set this table, but we got to figure out how we're going to do it. Probably with the old style. Now, we could go with these plates and just go with the pink. But I don't know, that doesn't look good. Let's go with the red. These look like the plates I've got in my car, except for mine are squares. All right, y'all. We have reached my allocated time for today. Thank y'all very much for being here. We will finish this up in a future stream. It's coming together nicely. I'm really liking it. All we got to do next time is finish the kitchen, the table, and putting in the plants, and we'll be good to go. But I will see y'all next time. Again, thank you so much for being here, and y'all have a great night.